Okay. We're gonna go home. Come on, baby. Start right up. Oh, come on. Yes. Okay. Him flashing his lights is his way of saying, go ahead. There's the KO Plaza Hotel. And the entrance to Tocho. I just saw an amazing, cool projection mapping on Tocho. Very cool. On the Metropolitan Government building. Boy. That was cool on a rainy night. And talked to the taxi driver for a long time. There was a taxi driver who chatted me up. He said, he said, oh, do you care about the projection mapping? And I said, oh yeah, it's pretty cool. I said, is it cool to you? What do you think about it? And he said, it's a waste of money. It's a waste of money. I have to agree. It's something my wife would say. She thinks the Emperor is like a waste of money. The Imperial Palace and the whole Emperor thing is just like a giant waste of money. That's what the taxi driver said too. And he said it goes on at every hour. So that was kind of lucky that I saw it. Oh, phooey. So I just made a little short about it. I made a little short video. I've been making like short videos for the last couple of days. So I wanted to make a short video. Now I'm just heading home. I'm gonna take the long way home because it goes under the highway the whole time. There's a short way I can go, but I have to go in the rain. And if I go the long way, slightly long way, it's like an extra 5 minutes. But if I go the long way, then I can stay virtually under the bridge the whole time, which is kind of nice. Not under the bridge, how'd they say, like under the, yeah, expressway. The triple-decker expressway. So when the bike just starts up, it doesn't start revving high, but it's only like once it gets going, once it gets like warmed up, it starts revving really high. I don't know what that's about. Oh, that was fun. Fun little detour through Nishi Shinjuku. I think it was Gary Harris. Gary, if you're watching, I think he made a claim, maybe it was Gary, maybe it was somebody else, about my motorcycle, saying, oh, that bike sounds horrible. I know it does. It really does. So now, this is the great thing about, this is Koshu Kaido. This is one of the 5 major roads. And there's a highway over the whole thing. So if it's pouring rain, as long as I can get to this road, I can ride virtually all the way home under the highway the whole time. It's kind of cool. And my phone may die before I get all the way home. So if it cuts off at some point, thanks for hanging out. Hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already. By the way, you can, I'm using the Insta360 X5 camera, and I'm using the, what do they call it? Like the live stream, where you can choose your own perspective. So you can turn the camera any which way you like, and you can look. I have to admit, it's not that much visually of interest, but I just want to fire up the camera, so I'm going for it. I had a really good music listening day today. I've been listening to Bruno from Britain, from Brittany. Bruno Breton. I think his channel's name is Bruno, then Breton, as in, I want to say, the northwest of France. The northwest of France. That's Brittany, I think. Isn't it? Is that right? I think it is. I don't know what Brittany's famous for. Yeah, it's got to be that because it's close to Britain. Brittany. But his channel's name is Breton, I think. And I'm listening to his records for the Japan Vinyl Tag, and he has I'm about on the 7th record of 20. I just listened to Television, or no, Magazine. Television. Magazine. I Am Real, I think it was, which was a record I owned when I was a teenager. My friend insisted I own it, and I think I bought it because he kind of pressured me into buying it. And I think I didn't love it, but I just listened to it today, and it's so good. It's so good, and I have a bunch of records like that. I've listened to so many records that I didn't love in my youth, but I love now. It goes to show how, well, I was gonna say how unsophisticated my palate was, but I should say really how unsophisticated it still is, but hey, I'm trying. I need to go to There's like 4 or 5 lanes of traffic up there. There's like a toll booth and it's all kinds. There's a fucking Dotor up there. Like a Starbucks. Woo! I mean, look how huge this thing is. It's like enormous, so big. The first time I took my motorcycle license test, I had I think I mentioned on the stream a while ago, like I drove illegally for like 5 years. I honestly didn't even know. I just kept getting the international license over and over. Every time I went back home, I got another international license. And they're good for 1 year, I think. So I kept being like, well, what are they gonna do? Like it says it's valid for 1 year. And eventually my friend told me, that's only good until your visa's up. And I was like, oh, don't tell me, I don't want to hear that. And he was like, no, you gotta know that it's the law. And I was like, oh, fuck. I suspected it all along, but I did get pulled over once in that time, and the cops didn't have any idea what to make of that international license. It was like a AAA sort of like paper passport. It was pretty rinky-dink, but yeah. But when I first got my license, I wanted to go, you can get two different, maybe three. You can get three different licenses for motorcycles. Maybe it's just two, I'm not sure. But one of them is like for little, for like medium-sized bikes, like 250cc and under. And then one of them is for Olgata, the big, like 900 and over. Yeah, I think that's what it is, like 250 to 900 and then 900 and over. And I wanted to get the I wanted to get the big, I wanted to like maybe go on a big road trip. And so I knew that I could, you know, ride a bike that size. I've had bikes that big before, but when you get there to the driving center, they give you what was it? I can't recall exactly what it was, but it was like a Street Fighter. It was like 1,300 cc's. It was enormous. It's raining again. See, I got all the way home under the bridge. That's why I can go the long way. Oh my God, it's really raining now. Okay, but I'm almost home. I like this part. Whoa, dude, let me in. So I got on that Olgata bike and it was like, yeah, 1,300 cc's. It was the biggest bike I'd ever ridden. And I was like, oh my God, it was so heavy. And I was like, I fell off the balance beam. They have a balance beam that you have to do. As the first little thing, the first little test that you have to do is you have to ride over a proper balancing beam. And it's like 100 feet and you gotta like balance your way on it. And I like fell off of it like right as I got to the end. And they're like, oh, failed. And I was like, oh God, because it's like you don't get to practice on it, right? So, or I didn't get to practice on it, so I failed. And then I had to like wait 2 weeks and then go back and do it again. And I passed the second time. But I thought it was kind of a silly, initially I thought it was kind of a silly test to do, that you have to do. Like, why did you need to be on this little balance beam? But when you're zigging in and out of those cars, you know, you gotta be able to like, you know, that's a good skill to have. So they want you to make sure you don't crash into the other cars. All right, I'm gonna sign off. That was fun. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna watch out the channel. There's more videos coming. Appreciate you guys. See you.